Hey everybody, it's Mr. Movies87 here, and welcome back to Let's Play The Legend of Heroes Trails in the Sky first chapter. Before we head over to the Bracer Guild, I actually do want to do a little bit more shopping. I thought this over between episodes here, and it's okay to do this right now with a little bit of money we have. I'm going to go ahead and buy a couple pairs of leather boots here for Estelle and Joshua. So a little defense upgrade there. We'll take care of our money problems later, don't worry. So yeah, +2 defense there. Same for Joshua. So every little bit helps for this early point in the game. It's actually, funnily enough, the early game is actually kind of hard. At least I find it so anyway. Once we get out to more free roaming there and such, things will be a little bit tricky. But we'll be okay. Now here we are at the Bracer Guild, and there's I assume that's pronounced Aina? Or, well, it could be Aina. I'm not really sure which one is which. I'm assuming it's Aina. That's what I've always gone with in my head, so I'll just roll with that. And, oh, I'm guessing Schera is upstairs, since she's not around here. Oh, hey! Excuse me. Awesome. Looking forward to that. I wonder how long these two have been at this anyway. Because I'm guessing he would have graduated from Sunday school semi-recently-ish? Anyway, there's some stuff over here. These aren't really important for right now, but they will be later. Don't you worry. Oh, anything else here to say before we head upstairs? No. Okay. Alright, let's head upstairs and see what Schera's up to. Ooh, more tarot cards. We saw her reading those during the FMV intro there. The Star and the Hanged Man, or Hanged Man. Interesting. Hermit and Magician. And Inversion through the Wheel of Fortune. Cool game show. I'd watch that here and there when I was younger. It's still airing live on TV, isn't it, though? It's still getting new episodes? I haven't watched it in so long, so I don't know for sure. Oh, shouldn't you have known would be coming anyway? Although, I guess that much, yes, but this early, like you said, no. Excuse me. Oh, well, hey, thanks. Oh, yay? Yeah, there it is. I love Estelle's pouting face there. We'll be seeing that a lot. Oh, well, yeah, she is kind of scatterbrained there. We already know this. Oh, okay. Well, it is good to be informed. Bracers need to be informed on all sorts of things, not just, the bare essentials. Yeah, I assume Joshua helps with the homework, all the time. Eventually, probably. Gee, thanks for the huge vote of confidence there, Joshua. All the little emotes throughout the game here just add so much charm. I love it. Are you sure? He was just being honest. Alrighty, so yeah, what's the plan here today? Oh, well, that would help, I'm sure. Really? It seems odd. I assume she's done this before. She wouldn't have them otherwise. Oh, is that how it works for normal tarot cards as well? I wouldn't know anything about that, so hence my asking. Oh, okay, so what's the plan? Excuse me. Okay. Yeah, I like how she has to call out Estella for that. Joshua, not as much because he's actually very, very intelligent. And smart, too. Okay, so what do we got? We do have to go through all three of these here. So, Orbaments, Bracers, and the Burl Kingdom. So, let's get to it. Ah, Orbital Energy. Interesting. Yeah, this would really be the first case we learn about Orbital Energy, if you started the series here. I myself did. I started with Sky FC and SC, and then moved on to Cold Steel 1 and 2. I came back to 3 later just because that didn't come out until, like, I think after Cold Steel 2, actually. Oh, okay, it's a type of quartz or processed septium. Interesting. Only 50 years. Wow. Well, I did mention last episode how they must have been a semi-recent thing. Excuse me. So, essentially, yeah, the Orbital Revolution, as you just said right there, is pretty much this game's version of the Industrial Revolution that we know of in modern history there. Well, I say modern, but of course that's, well, that was like, what, 1800s? But anyway, oh, there's the, I assume that's the Bracer Guild emblem. Oh, sounds like they have it pretty rough. Bracers are really damn cool, though. They come in all varieties here, all types of people, ages, skill levels, all that good stuff there. Okay, so they're kind of Jacks and Jills of all trades, more or less. Excuse me. Oh, so they're not only popular here, but also elsewhere in the world. Yeah, bracers are very, very prominent throughout really the entire Trail series. Okay, so we're on the western half of the world here. Yeah, pretty much all of the Trails games up till like the Koro games take place in western Zemuria. The furthest east we've ever gone is Crossbell, and that's been in Trails from Zero, Trails to Azure, and Cold Steel 3 and 4. I guess that's also kind of spoiler-ish, but we get around, so it's not really that big of a deal, honestly. Oh, yeah, with how key orbments are throughout everywhere, that makes sense. Oh, the Arabonian Empire. That's the empire you can see there. That's to the northwest of Liberl. Oh, of airships too. Wow, it's a pretty advanced stuff you got here. Oh yeah, we'll learn more about all about that later on. The peace between Arabonia and Liberl. Now, if you've played later Sky games or Cold Steel, really 1 through 4, they hint at it throughout all of those games, I'm pretty sure, so. Excuse me. Oh, practical portion, huh? Interesting. Oh, well, I assume it'd be more hands-on, with it being practical? Aha, I see, I was right. I would love to be a bracer, actually. That's probably what I would do if I lived in the Trails world. I'd probably be a bracer. Or if I could also do so, being an instructor at a certain military academy. Or maybe the other one. They're both awesome. Oh. Okay, I think that'll be way more up Estelle's alley for sure. Oh, give me a sec, actually. I forgot to do something. Yeah, unfortunately, whenever I clicked out of the window, I had to move my OBS window, apologies. The game itself pauses, so that's why audio dropped there for a sec. Yeah, I had my OBS window a little bit overhanging of the game window here. So, like, whenever I go to stop recording the episode, I'll need to click back into OBS. And for me, it's just easier to have it not be blocked by anything, so I can make a seamless end to an episode there. That's just a personal thing there I do. Oh, yeah, Estelle does not like to stay in one place for very long. Oh, that's good to hear. Alright, so, where should we start? Oh, maybe fast traveled. I do love games that have fast travel. It's so wonderful. Oh, okay, easy enough. Excuse me. Oh, getting a present here of some sort? Or, not sure if I'd call it a present. But, okay, what do we got? Ah, the Bracer Notebook. Yeah, I can see these being useful. Ah, well, good to know. I wonder how big the notebooks are. Like, I think size-wise here in-game, they're meant to be fairly small. Oh, excuse me. Oh, very on-brand Estelle answer there. Oh, yeah, there were totally 2. Yeah, I'm sure you'll get the hang of it easily enough. Plus, you don't have to do all of it yourself, I'm sure. You could just divide it up between you and Joshua anyway. Oh, yeah, we did peek at that when we came in. Oh, okay. Well, seems easy enough there. By selecting the job names on the list, you can view their details. Alrighty, well, let's see what we got. We have, training retrieval. That might be a little bit small, so I'll just read it off here. This training will involve searching the sewers beneath Rolent and bringing back the contents of a chest. See Schera's art for details. Okay, a direct request here for the details, and also pays 500 bucks. Nice. So yeah, that'll tell us all the details we need for a job. So it won't always be like an item fetch quest like this. It'll be, well, a lot of times they actually are. It could also be like a missing persons case, or even something like the monster slaying assignment there. But yeah, we'll learn more about those as we go along, of course. I've been saying that a lot throughout the LP so far, but that's okay. Oh, yep, that's a day-to-day thing they have to do. So yeah, they'll be posted there as we go along. Oh yeah, that is true. Yeah, Joshua is very much the level-headed one of the duo. So he's a great counterbalance to Estelle's not level-headedness. Anything but level with her, really. Okay, what's that? Oh, the Orbal Factory. We stopped in there earlier, actually. Excuse me. Okay. Oh, hey, we fast traveled once again. Yeah, I think actually there's not really much fast travel in this game as opposed to like other games in the series later on, but that's okay. Ah, okay, so we can make our own quartz here. Nice. And in order to use Orbal arts. Yeah, arts are very, very key throughout the entire game here, and the entire series for that matter. Oh, real quick here, I want to get a quick swig of water, if you'll excuse me. Okay, I guess that was 2, I lied, sorry. Okay, so what do we got? Let's see, Ornaments, Orbal Arts, Quartz, and Sepith. We have to do all 4 of these, so we'll get to it. Don't worry, there will be some combat today coming up later on. I know there's been a lot of dialogue so far, but that's how these games function. Yeah, so essentially, like, any modern-day tech, really, is essentially a type of ornament. They're everywhere in the world. Oh, they enhance the user's physical abilities to make it possible to use magic. Ooh, I do like magic. So the shape of the fixed elemental slots and lines which connect them vary. At any rate, that's the layman's explanation. Yeah, so hopefully it won't be too much like information overload. I actually recall when I first played the game years and years back, I was like, what? It sounds so stupid to say now, but of course, since I'm more experienced now, I know what they're talking about. But anyway, yeah, we need Sepith to create quartz, which we can, and then in turn insert into our battle ordnance here. And the EP, which is needed for magic, that's the MP of the game there, essentially. So by opening up slots in our ornaments there, we'll be able to increase our EP, so in turn we can use more magic, which is always a good thing. Oh, interesting. Yeah, I'll just call them arts, really, from now on. From now on, really no need to be so formal as such. Okay, so yeah, there's different elements here that I'm sure he'll go over as well. Excuse me. Yeah, there's fire, earth, wind, and water. And they have different values there. Now, the values of them will be in the Abrasive notebook. It can be a little bit tricky, but I'll go over those as we go along. There's that phrase again. Yeah, so if you want to use water, install a water quartz with the right value there. If you want to use fire, equip fire. There's also 3 other elements. Time, space, and mirage. Those will come into place later. Okay, so it sounds easy enough. We'll also put this into practice while we're here, as Schera said earlier, of course. Oh, they raise our abilities. Nice. Always like to see that. Yeah, so we can't just, like, make the thing outright and have it be in our inventory. That's not good enough. That actually has to be inserted into a slot. Also a key point there. Yeah, there's certain ones, like, you can only equip fire quartz here, or, like, only time or earth or whatever. Other times, though, you'll be able to equip any element you want. Okay, and lastly, on to Sepith. So yeah, so we'll be picking up Sepith from defeating monsters all throughout the world. And yeah, there's the elements there. Now keep that in mind there as well. If you don't really need to unlock a slot or anything right now, or you'd rather not at the time, you can exchange your Sepith for Mira, as you just mentioned there, which would actually be a pretty nice way to get some money early on. But even still, it is a priority to unlock slots first, because they increase our EP and also give us more arts to use in battle there. Okay, let's get to it. Ooh, nice. Every amount? Or every variety? Okay, well, sounds easy enough. So yeah, for Estelle, we can go any element here, and Joshua, it has to be time elemental. Okay, so now we'll have more options available to us to actually put our quartz and all that to use. Okay, let's get to it. Yeah, so go to modify and trade. And then, yeah, so we need to go... Well, we need to do quartz here first. So I want to make a HP 1 for Estelle. Because that'll give us the tier art, which is our a cure spell, essentially. And then Joshua can only equip time for right now, so he needs to get action 1. That'll give us the soul blur art. And then, yeah, then we have, you can see here, we can open up slots here eventually. But not right now. We need ever so much Sepith there to unlock each slot here down the line. So yeah, there's a brief look for Estelle. And, excuse me, and the same for Joshua here. You can see there's a time quartz only. Same with that slot there as well. So yeah, we'll take care of that later on. Oh, actually, while we're here too, we can also make a few more, if you so choose. Let's see. I want to do, well, really, I can do all of these. Attack 1 for fire. We did defense 1 for earth, and also evade for, well, some more agility there. And yeah, we can't do anything with mirage or space right now, but that's okay. Okay, so let's go ahead and now go into our Ornament here. Let's give Estelle the HP 1 quartz here. So yeah, now we get Tear and Aqua Bleed for a water spell there. Then Joshua here will give him Action 1 for a speed boost for Clock Up, along with a Soul Blur there. Also, you see the elemental value there is 1 for each respective line there. I'll go over more about that later on too. It's also in the notebook there. So yeah, once we're done with all that, go ahead and talk to Schera. And we're good to go. Nope, so it's pretty easy actually by and large. Although funnily enough, the support system here is actually the most complex it's really been throughout the entire series so far. Although apparently for the Toro games that are still in Japan only right now, they actually have a fairly complex system to their ornaments as well. But they're not stateside yet. They will be eventually, I'm sure. Excuse me. But essentially, if you want to use more powerful arts, we'll have to equip quartz that has higher elemental value with it. So, like, say there's HP 1, for example. There's also HP 2 and 3 that'll give you not only more HP, but also higher water elemental value, which we can in turn cast better water spells with. Oh, okay, there we go. We can also do the new slot as well. Yeah, it's always a good point to open up your slots as soon as you can, really. And also, yeah, we did more EP for unlocking slots here as well. So there we go, we got even more Sepith. So yeah, let's go back to Freddy here. Go to slots and go to Estelle. So yeah, we have 30 for her. So actually, I want to give her the slot here first. We can only do either her or Joshua here because we only have enough for one or the other. So but yeah, then I want to give Estelle. I actually don't know what I want to give her. Because yeah, we can go defense for that Stone Hammer spell, or attack for Firebolts. Now we do lose some defense here as well. It's a bit of a double-edged sword here, unfortunately. Or we could give her evade to give her the airstrike spell. I don't recall which element really is best right now. I'll just go with attack one for the little bit of strength boost there, and also Firebolt. Fire's a good spell to have usually. But there we go. Alright, so yeah, by and large, not too tricky there. And if you guys have any questions, feel free to let me know, and I'll be able to elaborate. Ah, the Qualification Test. She said the T word. Really, Estelle? Like, come on. Like, bruh. I vaguely remember some sort of talk along those lines. So you don't. Yeah, you're not wrong there, Schera. Well, I'm sure we'll be okay. What do you mean? I'm sure it won't be that bad. I mean, you have Joshua. Although I'm sure he won't be, well, if it's a normal test, then he won't really be able to help you out much anyway. Because, of course, they wouldn't be able to cheat or anything. I thought you were already far away by now, Estelle. I guess not. Oh, yeah, so we're going to the sewer here, looks like, but, well, we already know why. We had the job earlier to retrieve an item here for Schera. What, Estelle, what's up? Oh. I guess, yeah, you hear test, you assume a pen and paper test. I would sure as hell hope not. So you already forgot. Estelle, what are we gonna do with you? There's the light bulb going off in her head. A nice sparkle effect there. Praise be to Adios for sewers. My god, Estelle is at her best in the Sky games here. She really, really is. She's still rad in later games, though, of course. But, like, she really shines in Sky 1, 2, and 3. Well, look at you being all wistful all of a sudden. Well, I think you'll be fine. Oh, that's a good point. Ooh, that sounds less than ideal. So maybe we shouldn't screw this up. I mean Estelle. Just Joshua will be fine, obviously. Oh yeah, I mentioned picking up a key item in there. Okay, well, sounds easy enough. Oh, thank God, an easy sewer area. We all know how sewers can be in RPGs, and like every other one ever that they appear in. Oh, yikes, that's Well, that sounds less than fun, but... Ooh, hey, some tier bombs. Nice. And the monster guide. Yeah, so we'll put that to use as well. As we fight enemies, we'll be able to learn more about them and learn what they're weak to and all that, so study at a later date. Haha, look at you. You're really smart, Joshua. Well, we already know that. Yeah, good to know. Alright, let's get to it. Yeah, very true. We don't want to screw this up. Alrighty, let's see what we got. Also, yeah, you saw there Estelle has more EP now. It jumped from 50 to 80 with unlocking a new slot for her there. So, there we go. Oh, what's over here? Saw something up there real quick. Ooh, nice little shining light there. And an Ornament charging station. We are all familiar with these if you've played Trails before. Alrighty, so yeah, so those are essentially our healing spots throughout the game here. Let's go ahead and do that here real quick. You can't progress forward until you actually heal up here, so let's go ahead and do that for sure. Okay, let's get to it. Ooh, I see an enemy. Kind of a weird enemy here, it looks like. Can't really tell what that is. Some little bipedal creature thing. Ah, excuse me. So yeah, so normally they cannot be seen from far away. However, we'll get something later on that will allow us to do so. So yeah, essentially, if you can, you want to run into enemies from behind to get an advantage. Otherwise, there you'll be back attacked or ambushed there, so you want to avoid that here. But in this case here, it'll be normal battle time with awesome battle music. This song's so good, I love it. It's so catchy. Okay, I'll stop now. Anyway, on the left there, we have our battle order bar, so we're able to see who has their turn next in battle. So yeah, still being up top there, we'll go first. We can only attack and move for right now, so let's go ahead and attack the target to our closest. And yeah, we'll be able to move automatically as well. We'll move closer to our selected target there, and then we'll attack as such. So yeah, so we won't be able to move, if the enemy's too far out of range, we won't be able to hit them, so we'll just move as close as possible to them. So yeah, so like if I were to move, say, to that spot up here, we can't hit that enemy over there. This is the dirty rat, by the way. Oh, can I hit, what do I want to hit here? There's something here I could maybe do, but never mind. Okay, so we're going to attack that one right over here. Nice. Yeah, same deal with Joshua here. We can also just physically attack. And there we go. Now, you see there, too, we're also earning what's called CP at the bottom there. We'll learn more about that coming up here in a, well, actually in a battle or two. But for right now, you just keep on pressing attack, and they'll move closer to the enemy here. So yeah, this battle here, yeah, it's a tutorial one. Very, very easy. You, like, can't lose. The enemy won't do anything at all, so. But no, there we go. Not too bad there. And yay, experience points. Nice. And also Sepith there. Yeah, different enemies will drop different amounts of Sepith there, and different elements, of course. Ooh, juicy bone. Give that to our Crassus or Pompey. They would love that. Okay, let's go ahead and move on. Now, there is also a turbo function, which is... I forget actually which... That's control. I'm sure I have it set on my keyboard, but I don't recall the actual key for it at the moment. So, I'll just leave it be. Oh, what do we got here? Ah, okay, so sometimes physical attacks won't be effective, so we have to use arts instead. Thankfully we have those, because enemies sometimes will have very, very high evade, so we'll have to use arts against them. They do take time to cast, as they said there, but they will be able to hit long-range targets. Like these things. Well, not really that far away. So yeah, so we'll go into arts here. It takes a little bit of time to cast. More powerful ones will take longer to cast, of course. Alright, so let's go ahead and Estelle. Let's go into Firebolt. Now, I swear there was something I could... I'm trying to see just what key here real quick. You can bring up more info, I believe, but I forget what. Okay, enter as it's set, so I did not mean to do that. I'll figure it out later on, don't worry. So yeah, let's go ahead and do a Soul Blur on the other one here, the Moth Cluster. These things have very low HP. And they'll just sit there and do nothing, really. And your arts, I believe, will never miss. Unless an enemy can, like, reflect them back at you. But yeah, in most cases, they'll never miss, so. But there we go, got some more EXP, and some Wind Sepith, and some Mirage there too. Nice. And they had an onion. I don't really know why. Maybe they like eating them. But anyway, you don't really need to do this, but I would suggest going back to the charging station here to fully restore your EP after every battle, just to be on the safe side. It's far from necessary, of course, but it's a good idea. Oh, what do we got here? Ooh, crafts this time. Nice. Okay, well, hey, sounds good to me. Yeah, crafts can sometimes hit like a single enemy, or a small circle, or a bigger one, or all enemies sometimes, or in a straight line. They have all sorts of various effects as well, so it pays to try them all out throughout battles here. So got more of these dirty rats here. So yes, yeah, they consume CP to use, but of course we gain CP from attacking enemies there, and also being damaged ourselves. Let's go ahead and go with Estelle's Morale craft here. So it's a range of medium. You see their area and M, that's a medium range. It's a support craft, so it won't do damage, but gives us a strength buff there. So let's go ahead and do that on both of us. So, there we go. And then Joshua here has the really, really handy dual strike craft here. So one enemy here, and essentially attached twice. Let's go ahead and go after the farther away one there. So, there we go. Not too bad there. And yeah, now we're actually fighting a real battle, so we will take damage here. Let's just go ahead and attack now at this point to build up a little bit of CP. Although that was like, what, 10? Also, the VAs for Joshua and Estelle are awesome. I'm so glad they brought them back in later entries. But yeah, I want to go ahead and get healed up again. The enemies here won't respawn for right now. But later, though, if you do come back, they actually do respawn again. Excuse me. So it wouldn't be a terrible idea to actually do a little bit of Sepith farming here if you so choose. Excuse me. But yeah, I'll worry about that later. For right now, let's go ahead and take this path for a reviving balm. Now, if you want to go for achievements here, make sure you talk to the chest here again. A, for the achievement, and B, for chest messages! The best thing in Trails ever. Now, these are only in the Sky Trilogy and Trails from Zero and Azure, I believe. Cold Steel 2 also has them, but to a far lesser degree. But yeah, these things are hilarious, and you will want to read all of them for sure. Oh, got a locked door over here. We can never go in there actually, in this game anyway. But okay. Oh, one more new enemy over here. Well, not new, but oh yeah, another creepy crawly thing. Oh, if only. Ah, an S-craft or an S-break. Nice. So these are essentially our limit breaks. So whenever we have 100 CP or more, we can use our S-craft here. But also, if you have 200 SP, or not SP, CP, it'll do a lot more damage. So yeah, so we do the S-break maneuver first to essentially use the S-craft itself. So yeah, we S-break to break into a turn there, more or less. And yeah, the game will show us how to do so. So yeah, okay, so we have to attack here first. I forgot. Okay, so now we're over 100 CP. Just nice to see the little icon there above our HP and EP meters there and such. And yeah, we'll learn more S-crafts as we go, and we'll be able to change them as well. But for right now, we only have the one apiece. Also, that's some kind of weird dialogue there. Just something weird in the process of bringing the game over to PC. Don't worry about it. Yeah, so now we can, I'm on keyboard here for this. We can use 1 through 4. We'll have more party members for this eventually as well. But yeah, I want to use the arrow keys here. It'll be easier. So I want to go ahead and, yeah, you press left there, and then X to S break right there. And then I want to attack the one in the back here. Nice, Estelle. Hell yeah. Yeah, so S breaks are very, very tactical in battles here. Key use of them will be paramount throughout your adventure in Liberl. Now, I really don't want to use them anymore on these things because they have such low HP, so I'll just go for physical attacks the remainder of the way. There we go, and then yeah, Estelle, if you would. Now, eventually, I'm sure I'll use Turbo Mode more often, like if I'm trying to speed through areas. But I'll get to that in due time, of course. But there we go, and more bones, and some curative horns. Nice. We can't really do much with those for right now, but you still want to hold on to those for later. Also, I want to go ahead and get healed back up here again. Also, again, you don't need to do this. You should just use your tear spell for some healing. You actually don't really want to use your tear balms, though, because they're pretty pricey right now. So I'd rather just save them for a rainy day. Okay, nothing over here. So, what do we got? Ah, one more enemy. And I see a chest. So I assume that's the one we're after. Oh, okay, sounds good. Okay, so yeah, one more tutorial battle here will be showing off turn bonuses. So yeah, there'll be things like a strength bonus there, or an increased Sepith drop, things of that nature. Now, also a key point here, if you wanted, say like for Estelle here, she has the Sepith boost on her right now. It only takes place though when you actually kill an enemy though, because if you only attack them, you don't get any more Sepith. You have to actually kill the enemy to get the bonus there. So let's have her just attack. Let's go after. Actually, no, I want to take out the moths there first. So I'll have her go with Firebolt on that one there. And then Joshua here, let's have him... let's actually go for a craft. Let's go... actually, no. I want to go for a normal attack on this one, the Dirty Rat here. But yeah, see on the Sepith upturn here. I want to wait till it's its turn. Okay, I already screwed up. Well, I'll wait till my next turn here. So yeah, let you attack, and yeah, S break there. So yeah, see how Joshua cut in right there. So I essentially stole its turn. So now I have the Sepith up bonus here. So I want to go ahead and attack, yeah, the rat way in the back there with his Severer. Nice, easy enough there. And yeah, still will take out the one moth cluster there or whatever with Firebolt. Now I should probably heal up Joshua in a little bit, but we're doing okay for right now. Let's have you go after the Dirty Rat there next. Now then, Estelle, since you have more EP, I'll have you go after the other moth cluster there with Aqua Bleed just to show it off. Okay, see there too, there's that Heart and 10 is a 10% HP heal, whoever's turn it is, when the turn bonus is active there. There's also a critical up bonus here as well, that we'll keep an eye out for in later battles. Let's go ahead and just attack for right now. And then Estelle, if you would go ahead and finish this thing off here. For even more Sepith. Wow, that's actually quite a bit for right now. Alrighty. And let's go ahead and I'll get healed up here a little bit. Not that I really need to. Let's go ahead and get tiered up here on both of us here. There we go. And let's claim our prize. Sorry, got tongue-tied again. Ah, small box. And there's 2 of them? Huh. Weird. Wonder who put them there. Well, should we peek? No, actually, no, do not. You do not want to peek at those. I see where you're coming from, and I respect that, but it's only... Josh was in the right here. It said search and retrieve only. But then you'd have that guilt on your conscience, and do you want to live with that? You do know that if you peek, you could flunk, right? Yep, see, Joshua gets it. Yes, he said... he said the F word. Oh my god, I love this game's localization. Exceed killed it with this one, they really did. Yeah, that's very true. Schera would be able to tell for sure if we opened them. She'd be able to find out very easily. Yeah, that's very true, and we have no reason to suspect there's anything illegal in them anyway, ergo, we can't open them. Oh, yeah, may as well. Yeah, for sure. Okay, let's go ahead and also, yeah, before we leave, talk to the chest here again. Oh, my god. Stella's heart just dropped there, I'm sure. It actually would be funny, too, if characters would ever, like, actually respond to the messages there after you read them. That could be a really, really cool detail. Although that means it'd be a lot more text to add throughout the, well, the entire game. And these games are already text-heavy anyway. But, oh, I want to go ahead and save up here real quick while I'm down here. Okay, let's go ahead and head back up then to Rolent. Alrighty, so, hey, mission accomplished. Well, I guess not quite. Haha, well played. Yeah, nice try there, Schera, but we're on to you. No, that was pretty easy. Ah, okay. Oh, you have still more to do? Yikes. Been a long day so far. Ah, okay, so yeah, we have to go the extra mile here still. Well, I can't imagine it's still, like, that late. We got here, well, pretty early in the morning, so... I'm assuming it's like 9 or 10 a.m. right now, in-game. Okay, so how to report to the guild. Well, sounds easy enough. Oh, okay, so pretty much, yeah, we have to go to the bracer counter here. Well, the counter at the guild. I'm not sure why I called it the bracer counter. That sounds dumb. But anyway, yeah, there's guild branches all throughout the Liberal here. So each one will have a receptionist here we'll have to report our work to. So that's how we get paid. Okay, let's get to it. And yeah, just easy enough there, report, and we'll see what happens. Haha! So yeah, so now you can see there we have our bracer status there. We're junior bracer 9th class right now. We'll earn BP for completing quests here. And then we'll learn more about BP, I think, like, right now, actually. Yeah, see, if you really go above and beyond, you'll be able to earn more BP from your requests here. And yeah, we will want to earn all the BP we can here, and I will be doing so. I will have a walkthrough handy as needed to make sure I don't miss any BP. I will need that, of course, because it's been a while since I played the game fully, as I went over last episode. Anyway, yeah, the more points we get, we did a higher rank as we go along. Get some special equipment, too. Nice. So if you start here at 9 and go all the way up to 1. So we definitely want to hit first rank there. Yeah, so can we finally sit down and, for a little bit? We've been on our feet for a while. Oh, I don't like your smile when you said that. Oh yeah, Schera does fight with the whip, actually. We don't really know that yet, but, well, now you do. Alrighty. Oh? Could those be? But, what's inside of them, though? Find out next. No, I won't do that. No, no, no. Oh. Could we pull up some stools, though, at least, to sit down? There's one right there, and one... There's 5 of them here. Let us sit. Oh. What do we have here? The Junior Bracer Emblem. Da 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 da. Wrong series. I don't care. Oh, yes? Oh, wow. 1,500 hours. So what is that? 3 p.m.? Been a long-ass day. We did it! Nicely done. Joshua, you okay? Think you'd be a little more excited, like Estelle. And she's about to, demonstrate this for us. Ow, my eardrums. And Joshua's and Schera's. Oh, why? Oh, yeah. Well, yeah, we don't want to keep you from that, so we'll let you get back to it. Excuse me. Yeah, you've been immensely helpful throughout all of this here. So, thanks. Oh, really? Yeah, he's been around for quite some time. So, yeah, he knows his stuff. Oh, okay, well. To each... Well, not to each their own, whatever. Never mind. Don't mind me. I'm just rambling. Oh, okay. Well, that's the plan. Oh, there's a weird little hiccup there. Not for me, the audio. It happens sometimes, whatever. What do you mean? Oh, the Silver Streak, huh? Interesting. Oh, well, I mean, your dad is very well known. But I guess you wouldn't know that much? Well, no, you'd think you would because you're his daughter. Oh, What do you mean by that? Oh, okay, yeah, sure. He's been around for a while. We should let him know how things went. But yeah, let's go ahead and actually we'll get saved up here, and then we'll head on back home to report our word of the day, our accomplishments to Cassius. Next time on Let's Play The Legend of Heroes: Trails in the Sky, first chapter. This has been Mr. Moosey7 signing off, guys. Have a great day, and thanks for watching.